We've heard that sugar is not good for you, but why is it really so bad? Many reasons. This could take hours, but we'll make it short. One, it's horrible for your immune system. Sugar will temporarily paralyze the cells that go around and gobble things up. And there's multiple studies on that. Sugar also promotes inflammation. And how does it do that? Well, one, it raises your blood sugar faster and higher than any other food that you ingest. That causes your body to release more insulin. And with more insulin, the insulin influences your immune system to produce more inflammatory molecules. The high insulin also causes a whole host of other problems. One, it goes to the liver and causes your liver to make more cholesterol. It goes to the kidneys and causes the kidneys to retain salt and water. And it can cause you to put more fat in your fat cells around the middle and lead to what we've all heard about, metabolic syndrome, and increase your risk for diabetes and heart disease and neurodegenerative disease and cancer. What else? Well, sugar is highly addictive. It's because your blood sugar spikes up and then it falls. And then that causes you to crave more. People often use it for self-medication. And it's like a vicious cycle as well, where their serotonin is a little low and they might feel anxious or depressed. So they go to sugar for comfort. And the reason why it's a comfort food is because it will temporarily boost your serotonin, but then it will fall. And that will also cause you to crave more sugar again. So the real way to boost serotonin with diet is through eating protein. And the protein will supply the amino acids to produce serotonin and give you a more stable serotonin level over time instead of little bumps here and there. Sugar also influences our microbiome in an adverse way. It causes the overgrowth of yeast in the gut. And when the yeast begins to grow, the yeast will actually dictate our cravings as well and cause us to crave more sugar so that we actually feed the yeast. The yeast produces byproducts of its own metabolism that get absorbed from the intestinal tract and fog the brain or reduce energy, or even will lead to the absorption of antigen and antibody complexes in our immune system's attempt to fight the yeast. And then those can circulate in the body, cause inflammation in the joints, cause rashes in the skin. I can't tell you how many times someone comes to me with eczema or different types of skin rashes or even acne. And I just can tell it's related to yeast overgrowth in the gut. So sugar, I mean, we could go on and on and on of why we shouldn't eat sugar, but that's just a few of the reasons why it's not good for your health. So sometimes when you're in an addictive cycle with sugar, it's hard to get out of it. Sometimes it's like white knuckling it for a few days where you're just like forcing yourself to avoid eating it. But eventually you're going to stop craving it and it will become easier and easier to avoid. One of the best ways to stop eating it is to start your day with a breakfast that has protein and fats and maybe some vegetables. And that will stabilize your blood sugar right off the bat. And then make sure you plan to do the same kind of protein, fat, vegetable lunch, and then also at dinner. And you will find that you will be satiated and satisfied, and your blood sugar will be more stable, and you'll be less inclined to go for the sugar. And eventually you'll just stop craving it. And eventually it won't even taste good to you.